Hi everyone. I'm at our, I work with a class doing perennial plant communities, and this is our hands-on group. We're reinvigorating a garden. It was okay, but we looked at what we can change and what we could add and talked about it and discussed it. So I thought I'd check with some of the students and walk around and see, how do you feel? What do you think?
It was educational.
So I'll put you on the spot. What did you learn you didn't know before you got here?
That we need to water really well the potted plants before you place them in the garden.
How about you guys? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna echo her. Water the plants. I just did it yesterday. Water the plants in the pots before they're planted in the ground. No mulch. We're using leaf mulch.
Yep, we're putting leaf mulch around everything.
It looks better.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with a lot of what you had, but just making small changes.
Right, that's gardening.
I thought the information about planting more aggressive plants at a later time was very valuable information, because planting all at once, if they all have the same growth habits and the same growth patterns and rate, that works well. But if you get a few, like you mentioned, the aster that tends to be a little more aggressive, then
takes over too quickly. Good, I'm glad you brought that up. Any thoughts about what we're doing?
It's interesting, strategizing where you're going to put the plants and how they're going to mature. Yeah, maintain it for 3 years and make sure that you watch it and make sure that it's nurtured, but watered.
Keep it watered initially, right. How'd you feel?
I love it. The intermingling of the plants. I like how you talked about, waiting to plant some plants so the other plants get bigger, so they don't take over. Love the way they intermingle.
And some of the changes we made, it looked good when we got here, but it needed some gardening.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. What do you think?
What do I think? I think this is like way more efficient, more ethical for a landscape, because I work at a golf course and they're saying put wood chips over here, and I just see like all this like burnt plants. They're like not thriving. It takes longer for them to grow. And putting leaf mulch here, it just shows me that they're gonna survive, they're gonna thrive. Like you could do little maintenance with it. It will actually retain more water. It's pretty interesting. I like this class.
Cool.
Okay, well, hey, I love it. My hands are dirty. I'm a happy girl.
What do you think of some of the changes we made?
I like the change. I love the flax. I've become more and more a fan of flax.
That's Blue Flame. Let's take a look at Blue Flame. We brought in Flax Blue Flame. That's Flax Blue Flame. It's got a soft lavender white color.
And what I liked is, I think what you were just talking about, the one being a thug.
It's Aster agitorius. I was telling the class it's very aggressive, and we put that in year 3 or 4 when the plants are more adult-like.
But you explained how you can intermingle it so that the allium are going to go, hey, no, you ain't going to take over my house.
Right.
And you can they can blend together, and I really like that, because I like the whole weaving in and out.
They'll collide well, is what'll happen. They'll collide well.
Also, his family could get to know them.
Well, I hear you talking, so let me know what you thought about what we did in class.
I think it looks great. I think it's exciting to renovate a garden when you see that it doesn't look like it necessarily needs help, but then you look at it again and maybe you realize that it needs a little bit of refreshing.
And you could make changes just based on style.
Sure.
Even though it looked good, you might want more blue or color.
Right.
Yeah.
Depending on color, or if you're going to add an element, and I think that's the impetus for why we did this garden, is because we're going to add this element, and so how can we change it and keep it consistent with how it looks as well?
Yes. How are you, Roy?
Good. How do you feel about the class? And
I've enjoyed the class. I've enjoyed all of the information that we've gotten from you. Putting plants together, composition, heights, shapes, putting them in a composition that makes sense and looks beautiful.
And the hands-on was fun. The classroom is cool, but the hands-on,
very good, yes.
We got a lot done.
I'm not obviously dressed for it
That's
today.
Okay, let's show you. There's everybody. You're doing the leaf mulching.
Yeah. I enjoy this leaf mulch. I mean, I didn't really understand what you meant by leaf mulch. Now I do. It's just shredded leaves.
Right, that's all it is. It's tub ground.
And it's going to nourish the plants. It's going to help keep the weeds down, and it's a hell of a lot better than...
Well, it oxidizes quickly, so it's more comfortable with the plants because it oxidizes quicker than the wood mulch would. There's the class, and I think we had a good effort tonight, and we got one element left. We have to soak in all the new plants we planted today. So watering is the last thing we'll do, and we water deeply, making sure the ground is thoroughly soaked. Well, thanks everyone for the YouTube. and information we shared together. See you later.